Hello, internet friends. My name is Bay, and welcome to the Legion beta look at the Protection Paladin's Artifact Quest to obtain Truthguard. We have been approached in Dalaran.
Sincere apologies for the insistence, but we must speak immediately.
Protrost has been approached by a
We will prevail.
Lord Maxwell Tyrosis in Dalaran. A critical decision must be made. The Legion devastated our forces at the Broken Shore. The mightiest armies this world has ever known was reduced to cinders in moments. We must gather those with conviction to save our home. Travard of the Truthguard and Auric Trueheart have each made plans to do just that, but we must not let them walk alone. I ask that you seek them out and guide them to Crisis Landing so that we may make this decision together. An urgent gathering. All right, Maxwell, we'll find them.
Excellent. Meet me at Crassus's Landing when you are ready.
Okay. Oh, geez. All right, so they're in Dalaran somewhere? Okay. Let's go, Protrost. We are a female Tauren paladin named Protrost. It's pretty good. So one's over here.
Aye, that's the one. Shield Hill it is. There's no time to waste. How are you doing?
No offense, I don't have time to chat. I have a shield to find. Hello, Panda! He waved at me. You're needed urgently at Crassus Landing first. Tyrosis sent me.
Goodbye. Tyrosis. Now he's a good man. Count me in. There's too much danger about to turn down a wee bit of help.
All right, Auric.
We may not be alone in this after all, Tahu. Let's see what Tyrosis has to say.
And other one's over here. Of course, there's a Dreadlord in Dalaran. Just ignore the Dreadlord. He's of no substance.
Even if no one here will help us, we must fulfill our duty. Let us pray that what remains of our order will be enough. Portier.
You walk the path of the light. What guides you here this day? Come to Crassus Landing. We may be able to help your order. The Truthguard. I guess there's not many of them left,
Goodbye. If there's any chance of finding aid, Ifrina and I will come. Stay, Dawnbreaker.
Oh. Oh, Athena.
Hey there.
There's another one with you. I didn't even see her there. Well. So, Protection Paladin.
I'm glad you could join us.
I have played quite a bit of Protection Paladin back in the day. Of course, it's the Protection Paladin video. You can check the video description box below for the link to my channel guide, or check my YouTube playlist here, or the cards on the video for all the other quests and all the other spec stuff. This will be the build I'm running for Prot Paladin. Very much a single, solo build. It might be even that good. I don't even know what the Protection Paladin is going to run like for actually main tanking. I took Ret Aura thinking that if I'm tanking with other NPCs, then this might help a little bit because it only procs on non-tank party or raid members. So hopefully if they join my party NPC-wise, this might help, if at all. I don't know. You could just take Cavalier, but yeah. There we go. I was going to take Blessed Hammer for this, but I kind of feel like it's a little bit obnoxious because it's very spammy and very loud. So we just took Holy Shield for a little less ridiculousness. And of course, Seraphim because, of course. Also, that Holy Crown is kind of weird with my helmet. All right. Who's here?
I answer to the light.
Leandrin's here. Aponi Brightmane.
Good day.
The Legion will not
Vindicator
break us.
Boros.
I greet you.
Oh, there's Tahu.
Hello.
There's Auric. Where is... Huh. Oh, there he is. There's Travard. And some Ardent Phalanxes.
Azeroth will not fall while we stand.
Thank you for helping us gather together, Protrost. We must stand united. Weapons of Legend. Our gathering has identified several weapons of immense power. In the right hand, these holy artifacts give us a fighting chance against the Legion. We cannot pursue all of them at once. We risk too much if we spread ourselves that thin. We must agree on where our efforts are best focused. This is why I asked you here, Protrost. As one of our greatest champions, you must be the voice of region and decide our next move.
May the light... Brothers and sisters, we must not forget the Ashbringer. Tyrion may be gone, but the High Blade is still out there somewhere.
So, Protection Paladin, going for Truthguard. It also comes with Oath Seeker. Both of the protection specs, Warrior and Paladin, are a shield, and they get a accompanying main hand sword as well. An ancient Vrykul sage speaks of a shield crafted by Tyr himself. During the Winterscorn War, it was used to expose Loken's lies to the Vrykul and convert many to Tyr's cause. The final resting place of the shield was lost to time, but rumors point to one who might know the final chapter of its story. All right.
At your service.
Excellent choice. There's no time to waste.
You can always count on me.
Seeker of Truth. You may be familiar with Auric Trueheart. He was devoted his time after the Northrend campaign to learning more about Tyr. Auric has evidence of a powerful shield crafted by Tyr long ago with the help of the Sundwalkers. This is over here, a pony. We may finally be able to seek it out. Technically, I am a Sundwalker now that I think about it, because I am a Tauren. Dirt. Please speak with him immediately.
Take care of yourself out there.
Okay. Auric?
Greetings.
Glad to see you. Tell me about your plan.
See ya around. Since the defeat of the Lich King, I've spent my time around Ulduar, learning about Tyr. He was the only Titan Keeper who fought Loken during his betrayal. I found a Vrykul saga describing a powerful shield Tyr crafted for his Vrykul champion to carry into battle.
I have some ability to speak with the long departed. We may be able to question the hero in this saga directly.
Aye, that's my hope. With your help, we have a chance of finding this artifact.
Is Tahu a priest? I'm assuming Tahu Sagewind is a priest?
Greetings, friend.
He has the Elune moon on his head, which is very druidic, but I guess Elune is also the, light, and priests can do it too, but he's also a Tauren. But he kind of wears like mage or warlock armor. I guess he's a priest. I guess we'll find out.
Hello.
I'm glad you're coming. I've been waiting to pursue this for some time now. With help from the seers, I think it can be done. To Northrend. Naturally, I've done some legwork already. I believe this Gorvald is buried at Shield Hill in the Howling Fjord. Howling Fjord. Tahu can locate the grave, and with a short ritual, we should have our answers. Meet us at Shield Hill in the Howling Fjord, and we'll move on to the next step.
Farewell. The tower in the middle of Doloran has a portal to Wormrest Temple. Should get you most of the way there. Tahu, thanks again for helping us paladins.
You asked the Sunwalkers for aid, and I have come. May my presence bring success to your quest, Auric.
Oh, are Sunwalkers just any Tauren that walks in the light? So is it paladins and priests are Sunwalkers? I'm not sure how Tauren, or where the Tauren lore is together in that. You can let me know in the comments below. I'm sure I'll get corrected like 900 times in this video. Which is totally fine. Then we'll all know. You get a Kodo now for Divine Steed as a Tauren Paladin. They fixed that. Wormrest Temple. All right. And then we're going to the Howling Fjord. Go way over here. I always like going back to the older world for these quests, just finding new lore bits. It's very fun. Hopefully you've all been enjoying these. And if you're not going to play a certain spec ever. You know, I have a library of these all put together, so you can watch all of them at your leisure. Fatigue at this side of the... I guess we're over the... Yeah. We're just skirting that edge of fatigue. We have a long way to go. It's all the way down there. My goodness. That's way down into the Howling Fjord. Being back in Northrend is always super nostalgic. Still fatigued. Should be just make it just fine though. That music. Remember having to use these back in the day to get across the zones and stuff? These the pulley systems, like the sky rails basically, and these crazy elevators. Because we obviously couldn't fly. Could we? We couldn't fly at the beginning of Wrath. I don't even remember. Pretty sure we could not until like almost max level or something. Is the texture of the grass not loading properly? There's a storm giant over there. Or is it this actually this patchy? I don't know, maybe it is that patchy. It's like all blocks. That's weird. It's not like that in the new continent. Alright, here we are. So Orc is right over here.
You made it! This land haunts me still. So much pain and death. Well, let's get on with it. How are you doing?
I trust the journey wasn't too long or hard. Let's go find our dead adventurer, eh?
See ya around.
The end of the saga. You should read the saga yourself. It's right there. We're here to speak to the spirit of that Vrykul I spoke of. Tahu Sagewind is a powerful seer and should be able to bring his spirit back. Seers sound like shamans, but he's a sunwalker? He's like a priest. Do Taurens call their priests seers? I have no idea. It will be up to us to convince him to speak. You should speak with Tahu so we can get started. Get to the end of the story from the spirit of the sage hero.
Farewell to you.
Or the saga hero. The saga of the Shield Seeker. Gorvald Ironbrow was a great warrior. He was one of the few willing to brave the dangers of our lost past. His many victories were fueled by his cunning and collection of powerful artifacts from the older ages. Braving the forbidden areas of the Storm Peaks, he learned of a powerful shield wielded by a champion of Tyr. The shield had become possessed as he scoured the continent in search of it. Oh, he had been obsessed. After venturing to the forgotten battlefields in the north, or both, Gorvald learned that the champion went south with Tyr, fleeing the crumbling empire of the Titans behind. grammatical error. Sometimes there are grammatical errors, and I'm not just reading poorly. Gorvald built a mighty ship and began his journey south as well. Gorvald braved the sea beasts and storms alike, following the harrowing trail south. With guile, he tracked the barest scraps, or the barest scraps, of a trail across the continent to find a long-forgotten battle. Here he found stunted Vrykul, the cast-off of Ymuron's edict, both worshipping and avoiding the sight of a fallen Titan Keeper and his great foe. From ruins, Gorvald discovered the trail did not end here. After the great battle, Tyr's champion moved on. So did Gorvald. The final section is written in a different hand. No one knows where Gorvald went or what he found, only that he returned empty-handed, forever maddened by his failure. His only words were of how he failed the rest of... Is it Yrgrim? Yrgrim. Gorvald threw himself into battle with near berserk rage. His cunning was replaced with reckless abandon and ultimately fell in battle, taking his secrets with him to the grave. Interesting. Saga of the Shield Seeker. That's some old lore right there. It's like the mage lore that came up recently.
I bid you welcome.
I greet you, Protrost. I am glad to help. Oryx says you can speak to these spirits. How do we begin? I misjudged how long ago this happened. I will need more time to prepare myself for the ritual. In the meantime, I have attuned this stone with a scroll Oryx brought. Certain graves will glow to your mind's eye. I'm sure. Go to them and concentrate on the stone to see if you have found the correct grave. We want the writer himself, not a descendant or ancestor.
We will meet again.
Aura Stone. An oddly glowing stone, it seems to pull you in a direction. These mobs are actually still low level. Which doesn't matter. It is kind of creepy. Is one over there? It's a couple. The stone grows dull. This is the wrong grave. A relative probability. A relative probable. That's fair. So a relative, all right. These guys are still hanging out here. Yeah, they didn't get scaled or anything like that. Poor low-level mobs. The stone grows dull. This is the wrong grave. A relative probably, so more relatives. Oh, it's like a person's face pops up there. Or like a whole body of someone. Okay. How many more graves we got here? Is there one way up here? Ooh. This one's like not adorned with anything. It's just stuffed in the corner here. The stone grows.
Found you, and you have found the grave.
What's the next step?
Oh.
I will begin the ritual. Focus your will upon the spirit while our friend keeps us safe.
Let's get to it.
Oh.
I die to ease the pain of my failure. Why do you disturb me?
I've read your saga. Where did you find the shield?
It seems you compel me to answer. My journey took me to Stormheim, to a tomb of warrior kings. There, I found the shrine to Tyr's champion, but was denied entry. I tried many times, until I could bear the pain no longer. I returned in disgrace, and sought to wash away my failure in the blood of others.
We will finish what ye started.
Return to your rest, and be disgraced no more.
Thanks for your help, Tarhu. I won't forget this.
It was my honor to serve. I must go to Netherlight Temple and inform the Conclave of our success.
As for us, we should get back to Dalaran. I'll meet you there.
Yep, so Sunwalkers can be paladins or priests because he's going to Netherlight Temple. All right, we got there, team. We did it. Let's go back to Dalaran. So Tahu is a priest. Okay. Back up this way.
Greetings.
I think I already have a lead on that island. Word around the tavern was a great warrior had broken into a Vrykroll's king's tomb on an island in Stormheim. That's got to be what we're looking for.
Goodbye.
Shrine of the Truthguard. We'll be flying straight to the island. My friend said that the warrior who came here before us never entered the shrine itself, since they were after one of the tombs. If a Vrykroll hero couldn't enter the shrine, I bet it's still protected by Tyr's power. I'm thinking we have a good shot at this. My pal Kato will meet us there. We might be needing the talents of a good healer. Ah, fair enough. So go to Shield's Rest in Stormheim and claim the Truthguard.
See ya around. Just mount this wee birdie here and follow me to Stormheim.
All right, let's go. Oh yeah, this tomb. Oh.
Kato, I'm glad you could make it. The shield is close.
Our enemies will fall.
I'm here, aren't I? Let's find this shield. Some of us have a war to get back.
Kato's the best healer around. We're lucky we didn't have to wait in a queue for his services.
What?
Tomb's up ahead. Let's get in there and find that shrine. We'll follow your lead, hero.
Despoilers! Halt! You pollute this hallowed ground with your greed! Be gone!
They're not in my party yet, though. Oh, gosh. Removing arrow. Oh. Pinned down. Oh. I should have saved that charge of shield. Oh, gosh. I should have put Consecrate down first. Oh, I didn't have a charge yet. Oh, I took the charge. Okay, I'm good. There we go. Oh. Am I missing a prompt for these things something? Oh, he's been pinned down this whole time. He went over here to attack the dragon, got pinned down, I guess. Can I pin the dragon? Oh, I totally can. Okay. I was not aware you could pin down both. Which maybe you weren't either. Okay. Damn. They're not in my party, so like they're just NPCs. So I didn't see his health or anything like that. Which is, I took Retribution Aura to hope there was something in my party, but they didn't join. Didn't join. Tomb of the Old Kings.
Well, look at that. Seems Jurgen was the champion, and he came here after Tyr's fall.
Is he spamming denounce?
Lies ahead.
He was spamming denounce, wasn't he?
Anaria Sholam.
After the fall of Tyr, Yergrim, the Truth Seeker, aided his brethren in Tyr's fall, ensuring their survival in the New World. Knowing that others of his kind had fled to the north, he went in search of them, hoping to find someone worthy to pass on his armaments. Eventually, he found Stormheim and the strong descendants of his race. Here was a group where one might be found worthy. So he found someone here? In Stormheim? Alright. Will Blessing of Freedom work? Nope. We'll just like run through this like really slowly, I guess. I can charge through it, I guess, too. Oh, they don't stop casting. Stop casting! I guess the wind doesn't push me back that much. Push them back, though.
Anu Belore de la Na.
A glowing door. Wee bit obvious, don't you think? What have we here? This tablet says you need to withstand the door's gaze. I'm betting that's not gonna be pleasant. Care to give it a try?
The door to the shrine is the first trial. Survive its test. So this is Yergrim's challenge. On an island of stone, Yergrim built an arena. He proclaimed to his brethren that he sought a successor strong in will and body and pure in heart. They would have to pass his trials in order to claim his weapons. Many of the berserkers and dragon riders answered Yergrim's challenge, but all met with failure and death. Yergrim held his trials for years until the challengers stopped coming. Yergrim then withdrew into the shrine of his own making. He created a door that would judge anyone before it as the first test of their spirit and body. If they had the strength to bear its gaze, they would be allowed in. Disappointed but not disheartened, Yergrim built a shrine to Tyr and entombed himself in it with his weapons. He buried himself alive? I guess, or yeah. Waiting for a time when a true champion will come. The door wards would burn those that tried to open it with cleansing flame. Only those strong of will and pure of heart will be able to hold back the flames. For the ones it does, Yergrim awaits inside. Dang. So there's no tapestry on this one, because the other shrines, we come here in other artifact quests, are like they're all marked. But this one doesn't have any tapestry on it. It just has this crazy imbued door. And I guess this challenge stone. All right, let's take the challenge.
Use protection magic. That damage is too much for me to heal.
Ye did it. Better than being a pile of ash on the ground, ain't it?
That was a lot of damage. I popped double defensives, technically 3. I don't know if that one even gives me anything, because I wasn't blocking anything like that, so I just did it because it looks cool.
Oh, another tablet. This champion is still forged, never touched by the curse of flesh. We should take care.
Here lies Yerdrum, resolute and patient, never bowing to the curse of the great enemy. He remains as strong as the Vrykul of old. He and his challenge await. That's not ominous or anything.
I bid you greetings, opener of doors. You are the first.
Oh.
I am Yerdrim, champion of Tyr. Let us see if you are worthy to bear his shield.
Oh, crap. He's a Titan forged. Didn't fall to the curse of flesh. Griselda. Rune Shaper Griselda. This room is awesome.
Long have I waited for one who proves worthy. Face me in battle, that we might test your heart. Hail, seeker of truth. You are shorter than I expected.
I must see if you possess the will, the strength, and the stamina to wield this shield. Will you face me in a trial of combat? I'm ready for your trial, Yerdrim.
Let us begin.
Oh, it's still a group? It's still a group-based thing. Oh god, the Blade Storm, though. Team, get away from that.
Dares challenge the Truth Seeker. I will freeze you where you stand! Freeze!
Whoa.
Protected in ice! Freeze!
Whoa.
I am beaten. You are indeed worthy. But Tyr alive will make you his champion. I hereby bestow Truthguard upon you. Use it to defend Azeroth from its enemies.
The trial is over. Take up the Truthguard.
We will persevere. How do you do it?
So we get Truthguard. It is a shield. It grants you the Eye of Tyr ability, which unleashes a burst of light from your shield, weakening nearby enemies. With the first Hammerfall, rivers of magma spilled from the icy mountains. With the second, the sky howled and lightning set the heavens aflame. With the third, A single ray of sunlight pierced the storm clouds and whispered over Truthguard's surface. We also get Oathseeker, the sword that comes with it. Killing for the sake of killing, conquering for the sake of conquest. There is no honor in such things. There is only shame and regret.
I am weary. With a worthy successor, my long vigil is at an end. Fight for truth and justice, champion. In Tyr's name.
Amazing! Good to see the shield in your hands. Me and Queso will head to Dalaran and report to Tyrosus. If you need a ride, my hippogriff's outside.
They both bubble hearthed. Yeah, so real quick. The Eye of Tyr's a woman a cooldown will release a blinding flash of light from Truthguard. So you cause holy damage around you to nearby enemies. It means 8 yards. And reducing all damage they deal to you by 25% for 9 seconds. So it's sort of a demoralizing shout effect, sort of. But demoralizing shout is a cooldown that just demoralizes them, right? This is a 9-second, 25% damage reduction to all enemies to you, and a burst of holy light that does good damage. That is the Eye of Tyr. Well, alright. I cannot hearth back to Dalaran, so I guess we're going outside of the Griffin. The sword is massive. They'll still turn into the holy stuff when you use Seraphim, of course. Yeah, so unfortunately, Retribution Order doesn't work in this because there's no... they don't join your party, which is strange. Oh, they bubble hurt when they're outside? That's kind of strange. Oh. Maybe they're like there in case you fail. And it resets. I don't know. Whatever. Oh, there's Maxwell.
We will prevail.
I am heartened that your quest was a success, Protros. We have been awaiting your return.
May the light give you strength.
We meet at Light's Hope. With you on our side, I know the Legion will fall, but before we march on the Broken Isles, we must put High Lord Tyrion to rest. There is but one place suitable for a paladin of his caliber, Light's Hope Sanctum, a secret bastion of the light hidden beneath our chapel. Paladins the world over are on their way to the ceremony. I know Tyrion would want you there most of all. So join the paladins at Light's Hope Sanctum, beneath Light's Hope Chapel in the Eastern Plaguelands.
Take care of yourself out there. Walk always in the light.
Very good. We're gonna head back over here, take the portal to the Dalaran crater, and we got a little bit of flying to do. Look how big this damn shield is. I'll just bubble it, thanks. And get an achievement, I guess, in the process. Woo! Hello, old Dalaran crater. Quite a bit of distance traveling, I guess. A couple of minutes of distance traveling for the Protection Paladin Quest. We gotta flap all the way over here to Light's Hope to wrap this all up. It's always strikes me as a little funny every time that we're flying somewhere that these copy characters have nothing explored, so it's always just that exploration sound over and over and over again. But you get a chance to listen to all that old world music and get the feels going, the nostalgia of the old areas of the game. I wonder if they'll ever bring the world questing stuff and high-level content to the entire game, giving you reasons to go around the entire World of Warcraft, not just the Broken Isles. That'd be neat. That'd be neat. So if you're watching these videos right now, wait for me to flap all the way over to Light's Hope Chapel, what has been your favorite artifact quest so far? I know depending on when you watch these, there's only a couple left, or of course they're all out by now, depending on when in the future. These are all kind of a timeless series here. It doesn't matter when I get all these done. They're all going to be recorded during, of course, the beta cycle. But, you know, all 36 of them and all 12 class halls a year plus from now. If you've never played that spec, then you could still watch these videos. So if you're watching this video a year plus from now, then hello, future viewer. But, yeah, something interesting about all of these. You know, some complaints that they're not all individually different. They're not all going to their own locations. You know, I was a little salty about the Enhancement Shaman one, probably being one of the weakest for one of the most ingrained weapons of the game ever. We've had the Doomhammer for forever, you know, in the lore. But it was kind of one of the weakest artifact quests. A lot of these new ones, people are complaining like all these new artifacts that were just made up for classes. A lot of the lore kind of helps tie the rest of the game together. It just makes it like a richer and fuller experience, and I really enjoy that. And some of those new artifacts have better quests. Awkwardly enough as it is. Hi, Maxwell.
Azeroth will not fall while we stand.
It is fitting that you are here. Time and time again, you have fought to save our world. Now I fear I must ask you to undertake an even greater act of service. A united force. The Paladins of Azeroth must stand united behind a single leader. With Tyrion's passing, you are the one most worthy to wear the mantle of High Lord. If you agree to accept this duty, inscribe your name into the Librem of the Ancient Kings, and I will address the masses on your behalf. The Order of the Silver Hand is reborn, with you as its champion.
These fine men and women need a leader. Your deeds prove you are the clear choice to bear that burden. Come, I will address them on your behalf. Paladins of Azeroth, you've gathered to mourn the loss of High Lord Tyrion Fordring. Many of you look to him as an ideal, the paragon of what we all strive to be. Let us observe a moment of silence for a great soldier, leader, and friend. In the light, we are one, brother. Always. Inscribe your name into the Librum of Ancient Kings, so that we may begin the ceremony. You all know the noble deeds of the champion at my side. This hero has been chosen by the light to succeed Tyrion as High Lord. Under our new leader, this order shall become a mighty weapon brought to bear against the Legion. We must stand together against the coming darkness. We must cast aside the shackles of race and kingdom. We must unite as one!
The Blood Knights stand by you, High Lord. Azeroth will not fall.
We pledge ourselves to your cause, High Lord. On this day, the Order of the Silver Hand is reborn. Together, Sargeras himself shall shatter it our might.
For our ancestors.
At your service.
We've done it, High Lord Protrost. The Order of the Silver Hand is reborn, forging new strength. Even the most nefarious Legion Lords fear your presence on the battlefield, yet they are relentless, fashioning even more terrible horrors and fiends in hopes of countering your might. High Lord, we must augment your power to maintain our edge over the enemy. The altar before you holds within it the essence of the countless heroes of the light buried in these sacred halls. Place your weapon upon the altar and imbue it with new strength.
You can place the blade on the altar when you are ready. The light will be our forge.
Oh, it's the altar. Altar of Ancient Kings right here in the middle with Eye of Tyr, and then we get Truthguard's Light, which increases holy damage you deal by 5%. Appearances wise down here, we of course have the Truthguard itself. The sword will also change color, as it was. They are a set. That purple is really nice. Doesn't look like evil void purple, but this looks kind of evil. So there's that. We have the Light of the Titans, which is the upgraded version. The sword does upgrade with it. Looks like the shield opened up, like the dais opened up there. And it has like banner heraldry. Kind of wait for it to like spin around. You can look at the sword this way a little easier, but look at how much the sword like completes. The griffin heads down the bottom there. Could be dragon heads too. I'm assuming griffins. Very neat. We have the Divine Protector. Now this is super awesome. Look at the mace. That big old chunky mace. Very, very Protection Paladin-y. And we have the Dark Keeper's Ward, which is very, very cool. Oh, that looks awesome. Look at the shield helmets. Of course, this is the PvP one. It's like the blade is shattered, but there is like this energy version of the sword, or that looks awesome. There, of course, is one more artifact skin in the game that is a hidden artifact quest that you'll have to find in the game and then do the quest to go complete that. And there is another that's been data mined that looks very much like Reinhardt stuff from Overwatch. That is not in the game currently, I believe, but it is being patched in a future build. I could have got that wrong. Maybe the Reinhardt one's in the game and the other one that data mined isn't in yet, but one of the two. One is hidden and one is data mined but not patched in just yet. But there are two more skins.
We will prevail.
I will continue beseeching the light to bolster the power of your weapon. For now, its newfound strength should be more than enough. Logistical matters. I think we're ready to reintroduce ourselves to the Legion on the Broken Isles. Lord Grayson Shadowbreaker has volunteered to help coordinate our forces on the ground. You should speak with him immediately, High Lord.
Lord Shadowbreaker will be expecting you.
Okay.
This way.
March of the High Lord. You get more movement speed while walking around in here? That's kind of interesting.
Greetings.
Lord Shadowbreaker, the High Lord would like to peruse the reconnaissance you've gathered on the Broken Isles.
Need help?
Now is the time to strike back against the Legion. A sound plan. The Legion still believes us crippled from the Broken Shore. They think we are unable to fight back. Let's prove them wrong. We've been hard at work mapping out the Broken Isles, learning everything we can about each region for our imminent assault. Once you've had a chance to peruse the map, you should leave for Dalaran at once and charge into the maw of the beast. We will end this madness for good. Light help us all.
Be careful.
So your scouting map, you get to pick your first insertion zone into the Broken Isles. Of course, you'll be doing all 4 of them over the course of the expansion. Basically lore mastering the entire experience. We'll just grab High Mountain, because why not? You'll also be using the map here to send out your Paladin-y forces on your class order campaign. The kind of like garrison light-ish missions, because you only send so many of them anyway.
Well met.
Good luck out there. We're all in this together.
For the Alliance.
Light guide your blade, High Lord. Take care of yourself out there. Well, all right. We'll do so. That's going to be it for the Truthguard quest. It's a cool-looking sword, man. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch all the other artifact specs, please check my channel guide or my playlist here on the YouTube channel. And then again, of course, there'll be a separate video for the class hall for Paladins and, of course, all the other class halls. And you can check the cards on this video and the other videos to interlink to the other Paladin quests as well. Thank you again all for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoy these commentary light artifact quests, and I'll see you in the next Legion video.